Welcome back, everybody, to the channel here at the Tyler Keller Show. Big video I've got here for you guys tonight. It's going to be a mixture of NFL Week 17 recap and my predictions for the NFL playoffs, which will be starting Saturday. Also, my end of the year awards. I've got the result from my polls. I'll tell you who my pick is, and we'll deal with that. If you don't like my pick, who cares? It's my pick. It's my opinion. I'll let you guys have your opinion with my choices. So, there it goes. We'll start off with the NFL stuff. Week 17, I went 10-6. Lost Baltimore at Cincinnati. Baltimore did lose. The Jets beat the Bills. Philly beat Dallas because Mark Sanchez is a complete joke. I thought Washington Giants was going to be a tie. I sure knew it wasn't going to be. I can't remember who I picked with Arizona and LA, but I think I did win. I think I did win that one. Pretty sure I said Arizona. Oakland at Denver, I lost, and that's it. So I actually went 11-5. So let me change this overall pretty quick. Where's this overall? So let me change that really quick. Okay, change that really quick. So I am 163-91 and 2 ties for the year. I think that's pretty impressive. One of my 72 games over 500 with my picks. That's good to me. And now, Oakland at Houston. I can't remember which game is on Saturday and Sunday, but I'm just going to go down the list. Houston will beat Oakland because Oakland without Derek Carr is nothing. It's complete nothing. Denver. God dang. Detroit at Seattle. I got Seattle winning. Miami at Pittsburgh. I got Pittsburgh winning. New York Giants at the Green Bay Packers. This will be the game of the weekend by far. And I think Green Bay wins because they're at home. And Aaron Rodgers, man. This dude is a bad man, like Stephen A would say. This dude is putting up Madden highlights. He's over here, Madden uppers. Would he go the other day? One game he went, like last week or 2 weeks ago, 27 for 30. I'm sorry, but that's Madden 17 highlights. Green Bay's winning because Aaron Rodgers is a fucking bad man. But I can see any one of these teams winning. I could see them advancing when they advance to face Dallas. I could see both teams beating them. And that goes on to my next round of playoffs. Green Bay beats Dallas at Dallas. I'd pick the Giants if the Giants was going into Dallas. Dak Prescott, man, they've had a good season. I do not trust them in the playoffs. I just don't. I really just don't. And to put up to that NFC side, I normally don't trust the Atlanta Falcons in the playoff against the Seattle Seahawks. I don't trust Atlanta in the playoffs with anybody. But I'm going to just because Seattle's offense is a little sketchy to me on some games. So I'm picking Atlanta Falcons. So that would be Green Bay at Atlanta in the I don't know what they call it, but it's the final round of the NFC side. Houston at New England. Do I need to say any more? At New England, you got Houston. Brock Osweiler sucks compared to last year. New England wins. Pittsburgh goes into Kansas City and wins. So this is the Pittsburgh at New England. if you guys catch my Periscope, I did that. It was lagging and all that. But if you just caught it and watched it, I didn't know if I wanted to do Pittsburgh or New England. Look, Pittsburgh, Antonio Brown. You got Sammy Coates there too. You've got another wide receiver, I forget his name. Bryant. You've got a decent tight end in Speth. Le'Veon Bell. That offensive line, very good. You look on the defensive side, it's getting better for Pittsburgh, but it's not as good as it should be. Look at New England. You got the greatest of all time. Greatest of all time at the quarterback position, and Tom Brady. He's the best quarterback to ever play in the NFL. You got weapons like Edelman. Well, you got Bennett replacing Gronk. Bennett. This is the dude that has records over there and Chicago Bears with tight end, I believe. Records with receiving yards or something like that. He's got something over there. If not, he did a hell of a job when he was in Chicago for Jay Cutler. You've got LeGarrette Blount. That offensive line is getting better. On the defensive side, they're all right. They've gotten better. This matchup between these two teams, which is my prediction, is looking really good matchup-wise, and you got Big Ben in there this time. New England still got Edelman, Amendola, Michael Floyd now. This dude, Michael Floyd, is a good player if he is not suspended from his DUI. So, this dude is a good player, but it depends if he's suspended. I was going back and forth. I just ended up picking the GOAT, Tom Brady. So I got New England winning and advancing to the Super Bowl. Green Bay at the Atlanta Falcons in the NFC side. He's a bad man. And the Falcons defense it's gotten better, but it's not where it should be with Dan Quinn as the coach. Green Bay wins and goes into Atlanta. I really do think so. So we've got New England versus Green Bay in the Super Bowl. This is going to be an amazing game. Amazing game. I can believe I'm saying this. This team is red hot coming in. They're going to be red hot in the playoffs. The Green Bay Packers beats the New England Patriots 34-31 in the Super Bowl. And I really, really, really do think this Aaron Rodgers, this is going to be a second ring. I think he's going to take them to there. I really do. So, that's my final prediction. Green Bay beats New England in the Super Bowl 34-31. My overall record for these playoffs, 163 and 91 and 2 ties. That is what I ended up. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Alright, now to the end of the year awards. Of course, I'm reading off this. I gotta keep, my Michael Cole. My God, No, I'm just kidding. Look, you didn't. That's the only thing that really made me mad about that spot. This dude, Shane McMahon, just jumped off the Hell in a Cell, and you're reading from a script like this. Oh well. But these categories is what I came up with. I could have legit more categories if I wanted to, but I'm not. But I might add some. I'll start off with this. Most shocking return to me was Shane McMahon on Monday Night Raw in Detroit. That was the most shocking return of the year for me. when I was like, I was like everybody with you. Most shocking return has to go with him. I was like, okay. And I'll do this too. I'll do another one. Best debut NXT WWE wise. Best debut Shinsuke Nakamura. Easily. Why? NXT TakeOver Dallas. Basically their WrestleMania for the year. Sami Zayn versus Nakamura. That's the best debut. They were after his entrance, they were holy shitting. Saying holy shit. Holy shit. Do you realize how over and how big you have to be holy shit in your entrance even before the match even started? I'm just saying. Wow. Wow. So, I'm going to do one more category and that is it. Best comeback. Meaning in 2015 compared to 16, how they came back and really impressed me the most. From 15 to 16, I am probably going to go with Cesaro. He picked it up so much. Cesaro is he's just right there. When you need something to happen, he's just right there. What I'm meaning by that is, he is so damn good in that ring. And this tag team with Sheamus is really, really good. Really, really good. And I'm going to do one more category before these. And that is the most shocking thing of the year that surprised me. Out of everything that happened in WWE, NXT, this and that, AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble. That has to be it. You know, I said Shane McMahon was the most shocking thing, and he was. AJ Styles was a 1B. Meaning, about this much far from Shane McMahon. Because we saw, AJ was reportedly, going to be coming. I really didn't know if he was going to be in the Royal Rumble. That's just me. So, that's the thing. So, let's start off this. Best Males Wrestler of the Year. I didn't want to do, just, women and guys. I wanted to do two different ones so they can have their sunshine. So, this is my choices. AJ Styles. You already know I was. Roman Reigns. Booking wise, terrible. You're talking about in the ring as a wrestler, he's right behind Styles. And look, I love me some Sami Zayn. But this dude he's behind Styles of being the best wrestler. But they just have not used him correctly up until this Strowman thing. That's why I did not put him in my list. Y2J Chris Jericho. He's had a phenomenal run coming back. And The Miz, I think The Miz has been so great on SmackDown Live. I think overall, even when he was still on Raw before the brand split, I think he was doing good matches. He's one of the best workers they've got overall. He doesn't do crazy stuff. So you're going to be safe with him. So, what you guys voted, and I'm not surprised, 81 votes. 84% says the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. 12% says the big dog Roman Reigns. And 4% says Jericho, and sorry Miz, you get 0. I felt like someone would have voted for The Miz. That's just my opinion. My choice is the phenomenal AJ Styles. He had the best year out of everybody. Out of everybody. This dude, man, came in the Royal Rumble. Everyone in Orlando, Florida, holy shitting. Oh my God. Number 3, too. Everyone's like, oh dear God. The biggest damn pop I've heard in a good while. In a good while. And, but the retards, and I don't like to use that word, but this is really where the only time I'm going to use it. Retards in the back over here looking at Roman Reigns while the thing puts phenomenal on. Are you kidding me? You really ain't gonna make me see the screen when that happens? I want to see the screen, not Roman Reigns' face. And I love me some Roman Reigns, but I don't want to see his face when a big person, big figure like the phenomenal AJ Styles debuts. I just don't. When the crowd was saying that and Michael says, oh my God, could it be? We've been hearing rumors. Yes, it's the phenomenal AJ Styles. Great stuff. And that's a party invite on PlayStation. I'm sorry, but my PlayStation is on. Oh well. It's my video. It'll be alright. Alright. So I'm picking AJ Styles to win here. I mean, AJ, like that, this is my vote. AJ wins, in my opinion. And because he's been the best wrestler in WWE in 2016. Best women's wrestler. There was 77 votes for this one. Coming in last, and with 13%, is the last kicker, Becky Lynch. I think she would have had a better year if she wasn't going with Natalya and all that. She had a stretch where she wasn't being used a lot on Raw, but I think it picked up when she got to SmackDown Live after the brand split. Asuka comes in at third with 22%. Very shocking here. I thought she would at least be first or second. I mean, maybe you guys don't watch NXT often, but I think Asuka is number 2 on this list. Or number 1 at least. 1 or 2. Second coming in the list. The Boss, Sasha Banks. I mean, I don't know. I mean, she comes in with 26%. Not too much over Asuka. But I thought Asuka would at least be second on this list. Coming in at first, the Queen herself, Miss Charlotte Flair. 39%. She wins by 13%. My choice for this is what you guys predicted. You guys said Charlotte was, then Sasha, then Asuka, and then Becky Lynch. I'm going with Charlotte also to be the best women's wrestler of 2016. The matches overall she does, if you forget the booking and how these flip-flop titles, hot potato with Sasha Banks throughout the year, if you just watch the matches, really good stuff. She does good matches all the time. Sasha, she does the same thing, but she botches more. She botches so much more. And Charlotte does not botch a lot. But Charlotte wins, and she's my best women's wrestler of 2016. Second, I would put Asuka. Third, I would put Becky, and then fourth, I would pick Sasha Banks. But that's just me. Number 3 on this list, overrated man's wrestler. This poll got 66 votes. Let's just put it like this. Dean Ambrose won. He got picked 67%. Not a lot of people like Dean Ambrose. Now, I will say this. He has gotten better since being on SmackDown Live. But this was an easy choice for me. You know, I'm picking Dean Ambrose. Nakamura got 17%. Rollins got 14%. And Balor got 3%. You know, look, I was running out of names after Dean Ambrose. I know some people think Nakamura is overrated, so I put him. Some people think Rollins is overrated somewhat. Some people think Balor is. One person thinks Balor is overrated because 3% in a big poll like this is normally just one vote. So I'm just going to go with that. Dean Ambrose wins 2016 of my voting overrated man's wrestler of the year. And I'm so fucking happy. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Okay, number 4, overrated women's wrestler of 2016, 54 votes here. Asuka comes in 4th with 13%. Some people think she is. That's why I put her on the list. Some people think all these is on the list, so I just did it. Carmella got a lot of C's, 2 C's here. With 15%, she has improved. So I'm not surprised. Charlotte coming in 2nd with 24%. And the Boss coming in at 48% and winning my poll. And that's my vote. Sasha Banks is overrated women's wrestler. She needs to take out the dives. Please. It scares me to death. Take out the dives. Please. Please. Worst wrestler. Now, I combined man and women here. And I'm a fucking idiot for not putting Miss Eva Marie on here. A lot of people said, where's Eva Marie? Well, hell, where is Eva Marie? I said that to myself. Stupid. Ryback. Fucking Ryback, man. But worst wrestler. The winner. And definitely, actually, she's not my pick. But the winner of the poll is Dana Brooke with 41%. My pick is Kurt Hawkins because he's god-awful. 1, he's god-awful. 2, what has he done since he's been back? 3, he needs to face the facts and get the hell out of WWE again. And 4, go back to the NXT and go back fighting Grimm's Toy Store and losing to Grimm. Grimm probably whoop you. And 5, get off my TV. Kirk Hawkins coming in at 2nd with 29%. Bo Dallas 3rd with 19%. And I apologize to Elias Sampson. I didn't think I was going to get a lot of backlash for this, but I just tried to find an NXT person. 10%. My apologies. My apologies. Most underutilized. We've got Neville, Alicia Fox, and Apollo Crews. I couldn't think of a 4th one at the time. Neville wins the poll here with 45%. Alicia Fox comes in at 14%. And Apollo Crews comes in at 41%. 73 votes on this. I've got Apollo Crews being the underutilized. Oh, I can't say it right now. But I got Apollo Crews because I really think they have not used him as much as he should have been on SmackDown Live. And the worst wrestler with Dana Brooke in that poll got 78 votes. Most underrated. I figured, the 2 guys I had on this poll was probably going to get a lot of votes. And they got 69 votes on this. Cesaro comes in at number 1 with 52%. Baron Corbin with 32%. Alicia Fox at 9%. And Nia Jax at 7%. I'm going to go with y'all's pick with Cesaro, and I think he is the most underrated in WWE. Tag Team of the Year, this got 59 votes. No surprise who won. They're my pick. The Revival wins. Not much to say about some of these categories because you figured you knew what the answer was going to be. Best males wrestler, boom. Overrated, Dean Ambrose, boom. Sasha Banks, boom. Worst wrestler, boom. Most underrated, boom. Tag team, boom. I know what most of these answers are going to be with the people I got. And, I mean, easy. Revival win, and they win me. Revival is the best tag team in WWE or with / NXT. They're the best. Okay. To the 3 categories, and let me talk about something just really quick. I did one, which was the better show out of this brand split so far. I don't even have to talk about this. SmackDown Live won 91% to 9%. And whoever did 9%, you can fucking go, just go jump off a cliff or something. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. But you need to rethink yourself on which show is the A show and which show is the B show, actually. Oh, I'm a mark because I like SmackDown Live and blah, blah, blah. You know how many times I've heard that because I like SmackDown Live compared to Raw? I've heard it a lot. It gets old. Try something new next time. But SmackDown Live won big time. End of the year awards continued here. I don't know why I just said that. But that's what I had on my notes. So, worst pay-per-view of WWE / NXT. There's none of NXT. All pay-per-views of NXT was good. Alright, on the polls, Hell in a Cell got 40. WrestleMania got 39. WrestleMania 32. Survivor Series got 12%. Royal Rumble got 10. I thought the Royal Rumble would get more, honestly. And this got 69 votes. I am going with Hell in a Cell. You know why? What do you actually remember for that show? Do you remember anything from Hell in a Cell? Except Sasha and Charlotte botching a table spot in Hell in a Cell. Getting a little fizzy, like they didn't know what to do next on some of them. That table spot, the next table spot that was supposed to end the match, that messed up. Remember that? That's why Hell in a Cell is my worst pay-per-view. And it was a tie from Hell in a Cell and WrestleMania 32 with the first poll. So I did a second one, and Hell in a Cell won by 1 vote. So that's why I put it at 40%. Best pay-per-view of 2016. NXT TakeOver Dallas and Brooklyn 2 are number 1 and number 2 in the polls. TakeOver Dallas with 34%, Brooklyn number 2 with 31%. The third was SmackDown Live's TLC with 24%, and then SmackDown Live's No Mercy 12%. It got 59 votes. I am going to say NXT TakeOver Dallas was the best pay-per-view of the year, WWE / NXT. Best pay-per-view of the year. Nakamura Zayn. You got so many Balor. Joe. So many good matches. Just so many. The show overall was a complete plus good thumbs up easily. Match of the year. The last category. The choices are DIY versus the Revival at TakeOver Toronto. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn at TakeOver Dallas. Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles at Extreme Rules. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens at Battleground. Okay, look. 45% said DIY versus the Revival. Second one is Nakamura versus Zayn at TakeOver Dallas, 26%. Reigns versus Styles at Extreme Rules gets 16%. And Zayn versus KO at Battleground gets 13%. Now, I'll list them in this order right here. Zayn and Kevin Owens is 4th. Reigns Styles is 3rd in my list. This is 1A and 1B right here. It's hard to pick. But I'm going with Nakamura and Zayn to be 2nd, and DIY versus the Revival at TakeOver Toronto to be number 1. 2 classic matches. I wish I could talk about them more, but I'm looking at my video thing. It says 2 minutes until it just cuts it off. So, 92 votes, and I'm going with you guys with that. If you liked this recap of Week 17 of the NFL and my predictions for the NFL playoffs, and also, if you like this end of the awards video of you guys polling and voting and what my results are, what I pick, smash this like button on this long video. This is the first time I did a long video in a while, and I enjoy it. And if you liked it, just smash that like button for me. Comment below if you didn't vote on Twitter, on my Twitter, about these polls. And what are your NFL playoff predictions? Just comment down below. Any polls that I just talked about, comment down below your picks for all of them. And I will see you guys next time here on the Tyler Kelly Show. Thank you guys for just supporting me and everything. 126 subscribers. I want to get to 300 at least by the end of the year, or at least 500. Like I said, thank you guys for just showing up again here at the Tyler Kelly Show. And I will see you guys next time in the next video here on the Tyler Kelly Show.